education.
The new school year is in full swing, albeit with some new ways of learning. School districts in some states are having to turn to virtual teachers to make sure that every classroom has an instructor. WVTM 13's Chip Scarborough looks at the option of having a teacher outside the classroom and whether it's been considered here.
At the start of the pandemic, teachers were often in the classroom by themselves, communicating with their students through a computer screen. In some states, the tables have turned, where students are in the classroom looking at their teacher through a computer screen or a projector.
You know, if there's one thing we learned from the pandemic is that remote education is an option. It's just not a good option.
The Alabama Education Association says it's therefore a last resort for most districts in our state. The goal is always to have a certified teacher physically in the classroom.
But in Alabama as well, we have a liability issue with teachers not being in a classroom with students. So it's generally not accepted practice that even a paraeducator would be with students by themselves because of the licensure issues, supervision issues.
A more common alternative for districts here in Alabama is to call on a qualified substitute teacher to fill the teaching vacancy until a more permanent solution can be found. There are special circumstances where a virtual teacher might be considered.
And where we find qualified substitute teachers, a lot of people in the community don't realize that they are qualified to be, with what they have, high school diploma or GED. We've got folks there with associate's degrees and college degrees. You don't have to be a teacher.
The state issues a substitute license for those interested. The Alabama Education Association says the teacher shortage underscores the need for the state to make the teaching profession a more attractive industry, one where people can afford to live off of a teaching salary.
We want to make sure that both husband and wife, if need to be, can work and live a quality life as an educator in Alabama.
Essentially eliminating any talk of needing virtual teachers. In Jefferson County, Chip Scarborough, WVTM 13.